I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the Wizards making a change here. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Temple comes in for Morris. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Beal. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Sessions against Harper. Here's Ryder. No good on the triple. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Thornton. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're in front by 13. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
You know, I'm not sure why you call a timeout this late. I mean, the game is more or less over.
I think they might just be taking a few extra seconds to enjoy the win. Is that plausible?
Or maybe just rubbing it in. That's possible. And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. Kobe attacking, and so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this
On some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you so, but still so down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been with the sauce. Chef Curry with the pop, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or try the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got 40 in the studio, every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us. Run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. What's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else?
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit.
We up in this thing. Hop up in the
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Clippers come into town for this one. The fans are making noise here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Oklahoma City Thunder getting settled in. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Here are the five for the Clippers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Mbah a Moute in at the small forward position. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And he gets it to go. Redick's got 5.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Durant, that's tipped. Redick against Westbrook. Redick with it. He has 5. Westbrook with the nice D there. First quarter of play, 1 minute played.
And Redick is just an unbelievable three-point shooter. It's not just his volume, it's his pinpoint accuracy. By the end of last season, Redick was 40% from behind the arc for his career.
Paul's shot is off. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Roberson kicks to Durant. Good on the triple. Durant's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Stolen by Westbrook. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, that was a dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
Just tough and gritty with the elevation.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper. Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. They get it back. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
The Thunder have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Paul against Westbrook. Paul goes in. Here's Jordan. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Durant just inside the line. Cannot hit. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here is Mbah a Moute. Westbrook with the steal. Durant against Redick. Adams, the pass to Roberson. Ibaka, wide open, he fires. Wide open shot is on the money. Ibaka's got his first 2 points.
And, you know, with Westbrook, it fits right in with how he plays. I mean, he is relentless when he goes at the rim and takes out any contact he felt on the way to get there.
Here's Roberson looking for his first basket still in this one. Paul with the steal. Here is Mbah a Moute. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And one last note, guys, about Westbrook. He dunks on purpose. I mean, last season he said that he dunked so hard to discourage any defender from blocking his shot or even contesting him.
And he gets the bucket. Redick's got 7 points. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Well, at this point in his career, Clark, it's safe to call Chris Paul one of the all-time great point guards.
Yeah, without question. I mean, for a long time, it was hard to argue that Chris Paul wasn't the top point guard in the league. Even now you can make arguments for others, but Paul is always going to be in the conversation.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Adams. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant. Dion Waiters checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook.
And with Paul, it is all about his consistency. Other point guards will have better years or stretches than him, but he just puts up huge numbers year in and year out, literally like clockwork.
So it's the Clippers now, following the score by Oklahoma City. 1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. Payne with it, picked up by Rivers. Morrow takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You know, it's amazing to me how little fanfare CP3 gets. I mean, he's not a flashy player, but you look at his effectiveness on the court, and he's a once-in-a-generation kind of talent. I mean, he's done it all his entire career.
Now here's Crawford. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
For Los Angeles, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Pierce. And he converts the layup.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Here is Ibaka after Paul Pierce's score. And good on the basket. Book it. Morrow's got 5.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. And stolen by Payne. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And Kevin Durant, former MVP.
I think it's another level I can go to.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Thunder.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Oklahoma City right now, Canner is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Dion Waiters is out there with 4, and it's Singler in at the small forward.
Boy, for Jamal Crawford, guys, it's been a really good career. Not many guys can maintain his level of quickness after 15 years in the league. I mean, but last season, he finally started to show a little wear and tear.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook comes in for Waiters. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Clippers.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And back to Crawford last season, he was down in field goal and three-point percentage. Plus, he battled with a calf injury that ultimately kept him out of 17, 18 games late in the year.
Yeah, Kevin, but his deep range spread the floor when he was out there. He still has that presence about him that you have to honor him. And he also hits some very timely shots. A dangerous assassin who always needs to be accounted for.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Thunder have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Westbrook drives in. It's Durant on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Durant's got the lead up to 4 now for Oklahoma City. All up top, he's covered by Westbrook. Shoots from 8. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And it's 9 points for Chris Paul.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Randy Foye is on the way. And the Thunder, another 3.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
The drive by Paul, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Enes Kanter.
And obviously, Chris Paul's one of the most highly recognized players in the game. High school All-American, college All-American, NBA Rookie of the Year. I mean, the list goes on and on.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Robertson's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. And Baamute's checked in. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Durant. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Just 5 on the clock. Paul dishes to Redick. The shot. And Kanter pulls it down. Highly decorated Chris Paul, multiple NBA all-team selections, all defensive team selections. No MVP yet. It's probably right around the corner, though, for him.
Yeah, you know what? He's only worried about one thing, though, and that's hoisting that Larry O'Brien championship trophy at some point in his career.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Adams. Morrow comes in for Kanter. Dion Waiters checked in for Roberson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And then for the Clippers, Cole Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Crawford in for Chris Paul. .158 left in the first half of the game. Durant kicks to Payne. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
It's been said time and time again that playing in Oklahoma City is one of the tougher places to play in the league. Last year we saw it as well. This place, Greg, gets so loud when the Thunder are rolling.
And even though the Thunder missed the playoffs, the Chesapeake Energy Arena was as loud as ever. Really helps when you are the show in a city.
And even though the injuries hurt the Thunder, last year at home, they were still as strong as ever. I mean, a home record of 29-12 is pretty darn good. Unfortunately, they were in a very tough Western Conference. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
There's Crawford with the 3, and it's Durant with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 8. To the wing on the left. Now here's Payne, covered by Reddick. Payne can't hit.
And part of why the Thunder were so good at home was their attention to detail on the defensive end of the floor. They were a top 5 defense at home. They had the best rebound differential in the league at home.
Good.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but it just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir. 40 seconds left here in the second. Crawford's shot is good.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
It's Durant with the drive. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Durant's got 9 points in the quarter.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Crawford right side, uncovered, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Waiters, no good on the buzzer beater. And so we conclude the first half. Oklahoma City out in front.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Doc, what haven't you...
The 2K Sports
show. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds. And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about...
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Mbah-a-Moute in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Durant. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Durant's got 16.
You know, it's hard not to think of great shooting when you think of Kevin Durant. What he's really worked on over the past few years, though, is his playmaking. He's averaging 4 to 5 assists a game these days. Impressive.
Mbah-a-Moute. It's Redick on the wing. Jordan the pass to Mbah-a-Moute. Picked by Griffin. Here's Redick. The Thunder pull it in. Getting back to Durant's playmaking. It's something we've seen Jordan do. It's something we've seen Kobe, master. It helps those guys win championships.
Yeah, scoring yourself is great, but when you're trying to win rings, you have to trust and believe in others. And at this point in Kevin's career, He's all about that ring.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Serge Ibaka picks one up big. And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. Here's Westbrook. Ibaka outside. Here's Roberson. He's guarded by Rivers. Such a wide open look. Adams has got the lead up to 10 now for Oklahoma City.
And getting back to Ibaka, everything changed for him the minute Kevin Durant was lost last season. The defenses could focus on him, and he was the Thunder's only front court scoring threat. And as much as he's improved on offense, he still has neither the flexibility nor skill set to be a guy that can be considered a first or second option offensively.
Kyle Singler's checked in for Kevin Durant. Paul for three. Thunder with the rebound. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Roberson. Roberson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Talking about Ibaka, last season was good for his growth. He got a taste of what it's like to be the first or second scoring option rather than an afterthought. Now it's up to him to take that experience and convert it into improvement.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Adams. And it's Foy in for Andre Roberson. Pierce. That one off the back iron and out.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
The Thunder leading by 12. It's Westbrook with the drive. That's good. Westbrook's got 14 points for the game.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Westbrook against Paul. Pass to Jordan. He kicks it to Rivers. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Rivers has got his first basket.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Last season, the Clippers came away with the 3rd seed out west. They were very tough in conference and managed to get 37 of their 56 wins against Western Conference teams.
DeAndre Jordan has been extremely productive over 7 years. That makes it even more unbelievable that there was some...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
He would have been a top 10 pick for sure, but he slipped to the second round, and he's made good on it, though.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And watching DeAndre Jordan, he's really refined his game over the years without losing the athleticism. He's that rubbery, long-limbed athlete that transcends age. And so far, I've seen 0 drop-off in his leaping ability and quickness, but no question he's improved his skills and IQ.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Durant comes in for Kyle Singler. And it's Andre Roberson in for Randy Ford. Durant, no good. Clippers trail by 10.
And talking about DeAndre Jordan, he is displaying an energy level that many scouts wondered if he had. Let's face it, he underachieved a bit in his 1 year in college. He knows that. But when it's come time to do it at the highest level, DeAndre has risen to the occasion.
Oklahoma City gets it back. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Here's Roberson. Griffin with the steal. It's Crawford on the wing. He's got 8, and he's way off from outside. The Thunder leading by 10. Out to the right wing. Some room here for Ibaka. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Ibaka's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Clippers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10. on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Redick. He's got 7. Nice shot from the wing. Redick's got 9 points. Here is Durant. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Outside for Durant. Again, Durant missing.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Outside for Griffin. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Picked by Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Crawford with the drive, and that one's good. Crawford's got 10 points in the game.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's Adams, the offensive rebound. And they're on the break, up the floor. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Crawford.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see
the points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Thunder lead by 8. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And the final period of play just about to start. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Foyle is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Singler in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Mbah a Moute. Foy dishes to Ibaka. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Crawford against Waiters. Crawford outside. Stolen by Waiters. Randy Foy is on the wing. It's tipped. Now the Clippers moving it up. Crawford leading the charge. 13 feet away. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
That's good. Clippers trail by 7. Green, the pass to Crawford. Back to Green. Clippers moving the ball around. And Redick kicks to Green. Redick with a screen on Waiters. 6 to shoot. Crawford. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Crawford's got 4 points this quarter.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Deflects the pass. The Clippers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. To the wing right side. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Mbah a Moute. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. When you look back in the Thunder last season, the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big 3, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim, We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Ball against Westbrook. Crawford, no one around him. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime. I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Back to Paul. Lets it go with a three. And yes, sir, that one drops. Paul's got 12 points in just the second half.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Westbrook, no good.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one. He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
We've seen Kevin Durant really have a great game.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Here's Paul. Jordan high post. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Outside Durant, on deep. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And then Johnson with the dunk.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Clippers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Crawford outside. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Crawford outside. Frames it from downtown.
A very impressive fourth quarter from him so far. He's knocked down 5 of 7 from the floor.
Right side Westbrook. All sorts of time. They get it again. Adams. Collison kicks to Roberson. A second chance effort. And he overshot that one, missing. Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
Crawford missing again.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior. That out. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Sinks it.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick two. I think they've got to look for a quality three.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember
ever
seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Sinks it.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 3. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
It's really hard to get an open look at a three in this situation because the defense knows you need it and they're swarming you the whole time. However, they've got to get it done if they hope to tie the game.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jamal Crawford. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
What a performance by Jamal Crawford. I mean, this man is giving.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew,
On defense, the Bruins. A look at the Hoyas starting group. Hudson is out there with Warren. And it's Trice. Then there's Price. And it's Randolph in at the 2. Here's Hudson. Outside, Randolph. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, guys, so many great centers have come through Georgetown. For a while, they were the destination for great centers going into college. You can point to any of their teams and find an NBA center on the roster.
Trice kicks to Randolph. For 3. Randolph can't get that one to fall.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Trice with it. Randolph passes to Hudson. Price dishes to Trice. Campbell against Price. Shot clock at 6. Hudson. UCLA grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And here's Trice. And there's the pass to Hudson. And it's Looney with the rebound.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him. Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as play.
Georgetown trails by 8. Freak in a 2-guard. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at center. Now here's Trice. He kicks it to Warren. They need this one. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Taking a look at the Hoyas. We've got Hudson. Trice is out there with Warren. And it's Felix in at the 3. Now here's Trice. Free defending. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And guys, so many great players from UCLA in the NBA over the years. Kareem, a former Bruin. Bill Walton also coming out of Westwood.
Looney passes to Freak. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. There's the bucket. Good. 7 points in the game. Wow, Greg, all those great players you mentioned with UCLA, a lot of Hall of Famers in that list, Clark.
Yeah, and they've continued that tradition with current NBA stars, Kevin Love and Russell Westbrook, probably the 2 highest profile former Bruins in the NBA today.
And the shot is good. Randolph's got 5.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Free passes to Campbell. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Inside. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bruins.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
The Hoyas have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. So both teams making some changes here. The Bruins leading by 6.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school? and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Johnson sends the screen for Freak. Off the pick. It's hauled in by the Hoyas.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Beyond the arc. And that is good. Freak's got 5 now. And here are the Hoyas now. 9-point game. Here's Harkless. It's good from long range.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
That'll do it for the first half. The Bruins on top. They're up by 6. And don't go away. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams, one big run could close the gap in a hurry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. In order to hold on to this lead, they'll need to keep going to Freak to get things working for them offensively. This play in the second half of this game, critical.
Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Georgetown, Orrin is out there with Price. Then there's Hudson. And it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at the shooting guard position. Count it, and the Bruin lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Price. Here's Free. Well, Georgetown has been such a pillar of East Coast basketball for so long. Really one of the universities on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. A really rich tradition in men's basketball for the Hoyas. And they've been a competitive presence on the college basketball landscape going back to the 70s.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means. And his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And for the Hoyas, they really are one of the defining members of their conference. Hard to think about hoops in the Washington, D.C. area without thinking about the Hoyas. The blue and gray they wear is really just iconic.
Shot clock at 5. Randolph kicks to Hudson. Here's Trice. The three-pointer, no good. The Bruins leading by 8. Now Freak. He's got 10 to the middle. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. UCLA will retain possession.
UCLA ball. And you know, the Hoyas only have one college tournament title in their history. They won it all in 1984 and then returned in 85 to the title game only to be upset by Villanova.
And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. Here's Fresh, kicks it to Freak. And another miss by UCLA. Outside Gonzalez. Feeds to Felix. There's the pick. Back to Gonzalez. Dishes to Harkless. Hoyas moving the ball around. And Felix now, top of the key, expanding his range. And Harkless with the basket on the assist from Felix. 6 points here for Harkless.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Morris kicks to Johnson from 12 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Georgetown trails by 7. Freak in at point guard. Johnson is out there with Irving. Then it's Fresh. And it's Morris in at the 3 slot. Right wing. Here's Harkless. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Then for the Bruins, Freak comes in for Barton. And Free subbed in for Starks. And then for Georgetown, Nelson's checked in for Joseph. Hodges comes in for Warren. And it's Gonzalez in for Wilson.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second half. Trice dishes to Warren. Good on the 13-footer. And it's the Bruins with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. There's a good screen. Here's Free. Kept alive.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
For 3, Price. Campbell grabs the board, and he commits the intentional foul. And he's unable to get anything at the line this time. Now the Hoyas with it. They trail by 6. Nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
And I hate to be critical, but it's as if there has been zero effort given on the defensive end.
Well, you know you like to be critical at times, Greg. You love a healthy debate and being a contrarian, but you're right. I mean, this has been more a product of bad defense or no defense as opposed to great offense.
And a nice job of nailing the first one of the 1-and-1, so the chance now to make it 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Trice kicks to Randolph. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
And so they foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
Launches a 3. No good. Nice D from Freak. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his 4th personal foul. At the line.
It's the first that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
think you wanna get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Yeah. Yeah.